a trip to Italy. I went to a flour mill called Ital Mill. I took a group of pizzaiolos from the World Pizza Champions team, and in this laboratory was Tiziano, a famous pizzaiolo, baker, master at his craft, and Oksana.
Hi everyone.
And Oksana is very, very amazing. To be able to work side by side with her is pretty awesome today. So here I am with a group of pizzaiolos in this mill, and we're always talking about 72-hour rise, 48-hour rise. How do you mature a dough? And this is I fermented this for 5 days, and what do you think? They said, well, forget it, how about 4 hours?
Wow.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And Tiziano would say, you know, a pizzaiolo doesn't have enough time. Doesn't have big enough walk-ins. A cafe that serves coffee can't make dough 4 days ahead. How do you make something in 4 hours that's better? So here I was with a group of pizza makers, and the pizza makers I were with were a star-studded cast. You know, Will Grant was there, who's behind me. Will is going to be opening up a school up near Washington. He's going to have a school, he'll tell you about that, that's going to open soon. I was with him, I was with all these guys, even Adam, I believe Sachs was there. And it was flour, water, yeast, salt, oil. The process was different slightly. Was it a bulk ferment? Was it a starter? It was. What was in the flour was unique. There's an enzyme, preferably or probably the alpha and beta enzyme that's in a flour that helps break down complex sugars into simple sugars and breaks down starches, is prominent in this flour. The process of making it, we're going to show you. We of course make a starter a day in advance. We make that starter that's bulk fermented, of course. That biga that we use is cold fermented, so meaning when we make that starter, we're going to actually make that starter, instead of leaving it out at room temperature for 14, 18 hours, we're going to put it in a container and let it sit in the refrigerator, so it's a cold ferment biga. Sorry you're getting that cutback. Is that me or? Anyways, the process we're going to talk about, there's two flours, the classic that we're going to show you, and then there's the black rice flour. If anybody saw my post the other day, did anyone see that on Facebook that I had the 3-hour dough, right? So they, wait a minute, 3 hour. Well, times and temperatures play a role. But my kitchen was a little hotter that day. It wasn't at 72 degrees or 68 degrees. My kitchen was 76 degrees. So the dough got actually ready sooner. So I posted up these pictures. It looked purple. The dough that I posted looked purple, and that's the black rice flour. That gives us this purple look to it. So there's a classic, there's a black rice flour. We have some pizzas here in front of you that we're gonna let you try. We're not super excited about the ovens right now because preferably we'd have an electric oven like a Cupone or Pizza Master that's, you're able to control the top and bottom element. So for this style of pizza, you would always rather have an electric oven. We don't have that option behind us, so it'll be good, trust me. But I think, because Oksana and I, we're always trying to make something better. And for us to look at something and make it right, you may say it's amazing, and we may say, it could have used a little more time, or we think the bottom could have been a little hotter. So with that said, we're going to go into the making of the dough now. The starter was already made yesterday. You want to go and make the dough? You want to say